got schmutz on my mug.
Oh no.
Welcome to the woods.
Better than a bug in your mug.
I'm sure those are in there too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, welcome back. Today we're gonna make some roasted chicken and sauteed fiddle heads. If you've never had fiddle heads, they're good. What are they?
They're fern fronds.
Fern fronds. We actually found them in a local grocery store, which is a little odd. I know a lot of people in foraging groups will go forage for them, so you can go forage them. We have a lot of ferns on our property. I guess you found out not all of them are edible.
That's what my very brief research told me, is they're not all the same.
Yeah.
So since we don't know, we have a lot of different kinds of ferns out here. So until we get like a foraging person out here to tell us like that one you can eat,
Yeah.
I'd rather, nothing said like it will kill you, but I'd rather not be sick in the woods.
Yeah. Again, there's a lot of foraging groups out there. We're not part of any of them.
No.
I guess we should hit them up for some information sometime.
Yeah, I mean, I know from a little bit, I do know we do have quite a few edible plants out here, like the morel mushrooms and the wild strawberries, in theory the crab apples,
Yeah.
other kinds of plants. I just am not, I don't know enough about identifying most of them to be like, oh yeah, you can eat that.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. So these are store-bought. I don't know if that makes us less Viking.
No.
I mean, so is the chicken, but if I steal the neighbor's chickens, they get pissed.
Right?
So, what makes it kind of cool, I think we've done chicken before. We're cooking it over a new toy. I bought a meat hook. And I can't remember the artisan's name. We'll put a link in the description. I'd like to, I buy things, I like to give them a shout out, but I just don't remember. I got it on a whim on Etsy, of course, because I'm addicted to Viking crap on Etsy. And then it hung in our kitchen for like 3 months, and then Landon remembered we had it and brought it out. We're going to make some chicken over it. We're going to see how, I've never used this, so either we're going to burn it, it's going to come out undercooked, or the meat's going to cook through, it's going to fall off the hook, and we're going to be eating hot dogs again. We'll see what happens. We like to film our failures.
We'll see.
So.
Yeah.
Our first time trying it. Again, I want to recommend the shop just because the craftsmanship on it's great. It's a really cool looking piece. I'd show you, but I already put it over the fire. It came coated in a wax that I didn't realize and get off first. So we're heating that off, but you'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. We're going to make some chicken and fiddle heads.
Sounds good to me.
Let's get to work. All right, what do we got?
What do we got? I was just going to ask you. All right, so we have our fiddle heads. Ooh.
Why do they call them fiddle heads? Do they look like fiddles?
I think maybe that was the idea. They look kind of like a tiny
fiddle?
I have no idea. But that would be my guess, is they're little spiralies.
Yeah.
Not everybody has seen fiddle heads. They were popular for a second, but they're these cute little spirally Jim Jams. They're pretty tasty. People say they taste kind of like asparagus or spinach.
Yeah.
I'd say more spinach.
Kind of like spinach, a hearty green. With
yeah.
A nice crunch to them.
They're yummy.
Broccolini. They're kind of like broccolini.
Which also not everybody will know. But
broccoli rabe.
yes.
So yes, this is our meat hook. We're going to try. I'll come and do the same thing.
Yeah, show it off. Some paper towels blowing it over.
So this is our meat hook. Again, we'll put the link in the description because it's a really cool piece.
It is. It's nice. It's a good weight.
I've been doing research, and from various finds, what is it, the Hedeby book we have, they have found chains with hooks they believe would be cooked on. This one just has 4 different hooks without the chain. Eventually I'm going to try the chain, but this seemed like fun. I don't know, I kind of got it on a whim and I wanted to play with it.
Why not? Something new.
So we're going to hook our chicken and throw it on the fire. I think, a little immersion breaking, everything's period. We went and got our own chicken. We didn't. So we have our bag of chicken. But it is, I mean, I don't know, we froze it ourselves.
I know. If you don't want to use your little knife, that other knife is very sharp. We've been out in the woods for a couple of days, so it's nicely vacuum sealed, fresh from our cooler.
Yeah, we've been having fun. Yeah, we've been out here 4 days. We took a little long weekend. We've been doing a lot of work and having some fun. I'm not sure which will come out when or what we'll do. I know we cooked some barley and we're too pooped to even talk, so.
Today we got a little more energy levels.
Alright, let's see. So, to hook them on here, where's our bone?
So the bone
It's the
should
center
go that
bone.
way.
Okay, it doesn't have the top piece though.
No, but so either you can hook it, I would hook it the long way.
The long way?
Instead of, yeah, so it hangs further down.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
hook
going
it
to
like
need,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
think-
plenty of meat there. It shouldn't fall off.
Try to still get it close to the bones. That should be the toughest meat.
Yeah,
Hold that for
of
the time.
course. I will happily Vanna White for you.
Yeah, some of them you get the cross piece on would be perfect.
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm always mad when I buy those because I don't like cutting around them.
I like eating around them. There's some good food
Yeah.
out there.
I guess it depends on really which store I bought the chicken from. Because the different stores butcher the thighs different ways. I think this is going to be a neat little experiment.
Like I said, worst case, everything falls off and we make some hot dogs.
Right.
All right.
We'll eat our leftover barley and shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh no. It'll cook. It'll cook. I'm certain.
I think
of
that,
it.
like I said, my theory is they might fall off.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna hold.
We'll find out. We're gonna cook those, and while they're resting, we're gonna saute the fiddleheads first. So let's put those on the fire.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna start them up there for now. See if we end up having to lower.
I think it's a good experiment.
We'll see what happens. And now we wait.
Da-da-da-da. Better grip. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. As always, you were right.
Them coals are nice and hot.
Hot enough. No better by now than the question.
Ah,
So what are we adding?
we are adding a little into Arwen's chicken in the mist. as I
Ooh,
like
read the
it.
ingredients.
Ground mustard, thyme, sweet paprika, Himalayan salt, garlic, black pepper, savory ginger, basil, oregano, celery seed. So not everything in here is Viking period, and I don't care because I like this one. A
An
fair
argument
number
could
of
be
things
made.
are.
Eastern Viking
Yeah.
is what I do.
A fair number of things are, but
I mean, that alone is the reason to reenact Eastern Viking.
the
Paprika.
spices.
Paprika.
Oh, paprika, yeah.
Yes, the spices, paprika, oof. You may pull that closer, or you got it?
No, I got it. Just like the chicken. Thank you for joining us while we cook chicken and fiddleheads over the fire with our new cooking tools.
What are fiddleheads?
Fiddleheads are fern tops. Ah! I think it's
Fern
gonna be pretty
fronds
good.
and chicken.
Fern fronds and chicken.
They did not fall off the hook,
They did not.
so I lost a bet.
But they also took longer than I said, so we both lost.
Skin's crispy.
I know, it sure sounds crispy. They smell really good too.
Mm-hmm. Take a couple of those.
And We did check to make sure the chicken was cooked all the way through.
We did. We checked it off camera to make sure it was cooked. You, of course, we recommend you use a thermometer to make sure.
Oh, yeah.
So the skin's a little tough.
It is, but I didn't grease it or anything. And it did slow roast over the fire, so it doesn't surprise me that it's a little tough.
The meat's delicious.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the skin is a little tough.
Tough and leathery, but... Mm-hmm. It's like having a chicken pocket, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like the meat's great and delicious in there, and it has an edible shell, because the skin is good.
It's got that nice fire grilled flavor.
Mm-hmm. See how these things came out.
They're good. They taste like spinach to me.
Mm-hmm. It's a green.
Very seasonal.
Mm-hmm. It's a seasonal green. Would you put on these?
The chickens in the mist from Anti-R ones, and then a sprinkle of the Anti-R ones Icelandic smoked salt.
Very good with the salt. But chicken in the mist, great seasoning, great blend from Auntie Arwen's. As always, go to Auntie Arwen's.
Well, it was a fun cooking experiment. I enjoyed it.
So, oh, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, if you enjoyed it, watching us be goofy, like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, of course. I said, I don't know if we filmed it. We did flip the chicken at one point.
Yes, no, we didn't film it.
We flipped the chicken. Just good. You got to be a little careful with chicken.
Well, we were afraid that the bottoms would get very done and the tops would not.
We flipped them on the hook.
We wanted them to cook evenly, and that skin is good. It's still got a surprising amount of juice left in it. For how crunchy it is.
And for how much dripped out. Wow.
That was great.
10 out of 10. Do recommend. We'll put a link to the smith that made the hook.
Yeah, all the fun things we used.
And Auntie Arwen's,
Always.
of course. And if you liked it, let us know. If you didn't like it, let us know. Put it in the comments.
Why not?
Let
We
us
read
know.
So we read them.
Yeah, oh yeah. We read the comments. Let us know what else you want to see us cook on our meat hooks. And till then.
Breaking the immersion.
Out. I got sun in my eye.
You have sun in your eye just right.
My butt's been wiped.
My butt's been wiped.
Don't use anything.
I will not.